See You in Health is an improvised parody podcast. Do not attempt to use any of the tips or information contained in this podcast. To do so could endanger your health and wellness.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
you.
Welcome to See You in Health. I'm Seth.
I'm Sarah.
And here's a voice you might recognize.
Hey, you don't normally need me for this part.
Yes, it's Josh Jones, our announcer. Joshy, turn your camera on.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey,
Uh,
yay.
yeah, so you use tonight is a little peek behind the curtains. You're gonna see the workings behind the scenes. Josh is our dedicated announcer, very important member of the See You in Health family. Is that not true?
Well, I have other gigs as well.
Oh yes, he's a pro.
But he's our pro, and he's
That's
part of
right.
our family.
I call him the go pro. That's a joke. Um, so
That's good, yeah.
Sarah, would you like to sort of let's tell the story of how we met Josh and brought him in, because I think it's fun.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was such a beautiful day. I was at the street fair in my local town, and the street fair has all kinds of different topics. And this street fair was on getting your good times on. And then I saw this fellow who turned out to be Josh, and he was announcing things from the stage saying, "Hey, this person is getting their good time on with, making hand sandwiches, and this person's getting their good time on with being an artist." And he was just so cool. I waited the whole 3 hours of the show, and then I just went up and I was like, "We need you. We have to have you." I
Yes.
didn't introduce myself. I just said, "We need you."
Yes.
Yeah, by
And Josh,
then, 3 hours of announcing, my voice was shot. So it was a rough conversation for that.
We
yeah.
knew though, and by we, I mean me and Seth, because we make decisions about the show like separately. So I knew that could use you, because if you can have that kind of stamina to do that long of announcing for 3 hours, you are part of our crew, because we do a lot of stamina, a lot, a lot.
Sarah speaks the truth. We have to have a lot of stamina to do the sort of things we do. And I'll never forget the day that I got the call from Sarah saying, "I've found him." I have found him. And I said, "The second coming of Jesus? What could this be?" She said, "No, no, no, our announcer." And then we set up a little three-way phone call where I met Josh and was like, "Oh, Sarah, you've outdone yourself, quite literally." And
Remember it. You've done it again.
that's
Oh,
voice.
Josh, you're so
It
crazy.
reminds
I
me of
love it.
the like coming to you from Space Copter. What is that? What's that?
Oh, coming to you live from the Channel 5 chopper, we have news at 11.
Oh my god, I want to tune in immediately when I hear that. So
Josh, what was your impression when you first met me and Seth?
Well, I would just finished up announcing people getting their good times on. Hey, Stacy's getting her good time on with bouncy balls and things
Yeah.
like that. And I was pretty much ready to go home, and then got roped into a conversation about how you needed somebody to announce things for fewer than 3 hours. And so I said, yeah, sure, I could do it. And yeah, you guys are really dedicated. Dedicated is the word I would say. Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Wow.
Yeah, have fun. This
That's an amazing story, and it highlights for me what great friends we all are, all 3 of us, just like the crew, the fun crew that the 3 of us are, just together
isn't that
together.
true? It. I wish that there were more endeavors in the nonprofit space or the podcasting space where it was like a family. It really is. We work in concert. And
I
I'd say that, like Josh recently became engaged and we celebrated. We celebrated, Sarah and I sending roses and sponges and different things for the bathroom and kitchen that we thought would help.
Oh, yeah, see, I got those, I didn't know who sent them because the letter just said, "You know."
Well,
Oh, yeah, I mean, we do have kind of that language of ours and,
we
uh,
like to finish each other's.
sandwiches.
Okay.
Well, I mean, look, I get it, but at the same time, I mean, this is, I think the first time I've ever been called in for an episode like this. I thought I was getting fired. You mostly just send me people's names to say.
Right.
But it's sent with the most love,
It really is.
and
That's why I try to use as many emojis as I can. Are those not
Uh,
coming through, Josh?
It makes it almost indecipherable, but I get there in the end.
Okay.
would it be
Well,
better if we used wingdings?
Oh, I think that would make it in some ways easier, in some ways much harder.
hmm,
Okay. I so what I love is like how we can all be honest with each other.
yes.
Cuz that like honesty is like I've heard it's like the second best policy after bravery.
Oh, the bravery is the best
Honesty's
policy.
good, yeah.
I think
Yes,
Sarah, you might have that turned around, but that might be an East Coast West Coast thing.
probably.
I mean, isn't there a certain amount of bravery required to be honest?
Listen how he's come in all these months. So when we met Josh,
Yes.
he, was just the boy next door. He was happy to pitch in and help a couple fellas out, and he has just really blossomed, I think, in the past few weeks. He is saying things and it's just emanating after
Thanks.
this
Yeah, I mean,
collab.
it was good. I had just gotten a new microphone and I wanted to test it out, and this seemed like as good a way as any. So, thank
Yes.
you for that opportunity. Yeah.
Yes, and then we sent you those hemp trousers. How are those working out?
My cats love them.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried. They're very itchy, but they love playing on them. They a little
well,
scratching. I hang them up downstairs. It's a whole thing. So
animals know.
I think it's great because sometimes people ignore cats and Josh does not. Like I would always say that about you. I remember that you don't ignore cats ever.
Sarah Sarah has a very special kinship with animals. She has relied on them more than a lot of people do. She has trained them. What else?
Roommated with them.
Roommated with them. I want to be
as long
careful.
as room is there, as part of that sentence, that's
Yes,
fine.
I was going to say, let's be careful with what we're saying. I don't want this to be chopped up by some YouTuber. But yes, animal lover to the core. And myself, I would say that what I think I admire most about Josh is his ability to be flexible. We'll be all, Josh, we need something where you're like giving directions to the fire department. for our UUs. Or Josh, can you re-say that in a way that's less supportive of the patriarchy? You know, and he'll just come back. He'll just come back, and it's like we just work so well.
See you in health does not support the patriarchy.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
It's
That's what do you call those things? Those catchphrases. That should be our catchphrase. I absolutely love it.
okay. Well, so you use watching. You're kind of seeing an impromptu staff meeting, which I think might be real educational for you. So what we do is when one of us has an idea. So in this case, it is Sarah saying that Josh should record that as a um, slogan. Was it
Kind of an
a catchphrase?
interstitial,
Yes. Okay. See, he
a
knows.
bumper.
Right. And so, like, and my first thought is, should we do that? Because I'm not sure if that's everything we do. And so maybe that would be better
Oh,
served in another way. But now I back up and I let Sarah and Josh take the floor.
if but if he says it, then it's just like there, and then people can absorb it in the way that they wish to, Seth. And then if they disagree, we have a dialogue with them that we didn't have before because we kept our mouths shut and we didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'll just say anything.
Yes, well,
Don't say anything, Seth. Why are you against it?
I'm
I'm
like
not.
a vocal mercenary.
I'm not.
I could even say, "See you in health" supports the patriarchy. If that's what you guys want to do, that's fine.
Seth, if that's what you want, I think Seth does want that.
That is
Thank
absolutely
you.
not what I want, Sarah.
See you in health is indifferent to the patriarchy.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I think, Seth, is that more comfortable for you? And
I'll
you
tell you
use
what.
this is, this is just real. We're getting real here.
No, that's actually not real. So what I was saying is, do we want Josh to record a slogan for all of CU and Health that's a little more broad?
Oh, so it has to be about women?
No, what I'm saying, no, Sarah. That's not. I wasn't using a slur against women. No, I meant
I just don't know
wider.
sometimes, Seth.
No, I just meant like a wider breadth, wider, that covers more of what we do. We are,
But why would he talk about bread?
well, why wouldn't he talk about bread? We talk about bread all the time. In our last episode, believe we talked about salad.
See you in health rises to the occasion.
See, he's just willing to go there, go there, go there, go there. And we can use any of it, really, I think.
We can use all of it.
So,
For my last job, I was recording for an AI companion, and I just said words, and they would just put it together however they want. So I could get that process started.
And we would call it Josh's word salad.
well, that has a meaning that I don't think we want to adopt.
Oh, because people would try to eat it. I get it.
I think it's a synonymous for nonsense in today's media.
Well, it could be that. Yeah, and I mean the price was pretty reasonable. It was about 25 cents a word, and I recorded about 10,000 of them. So
Okay, well, maybe we take a timeout on that and just put a pin in it.
oh, okay, yeah, that works too.
I'll say I.
Just
Yeah.
just write up a proposal and we can put in Seth's bank.
That's not the process. It isn't proposal and then hook up my bank account. There's something in the middle there I think you're leaving out, Sarah, which is agreement.
Well, how could you say no to this?
Exactly.
See You in Health supports local artists
No, see, when you put it
financially.
I
I love it.
I hope in other ways.
We have to, Seth.
Or it could be See You in Health does not financially support local artists.
Well, no, we don't want that. Okay. All right. This is going to be edited. So, well, I think the great thing about this all is people are really getting a chance to see what goes into creating a podcast, a brand, dare I say, a way of life. A lot of
Yep,
nodding heads. A lot of nodding heads that will
this
not.
is how the sausage gets made, I
Well,
guess.
I don't know if we want to say sausage, but it's been wonderful having Josh here today. It is time for us to take a break, and so we will see you on the other side.
All right, yeah,
Yay!
just send me the lines and we'll get that sorted out.
We'll be right back.
Chucky's chia seeds. Feeling like you need to wash inside and out? Well, now you don't have to choose. You can take a normal shower in the bath and you can take an internal shower with chia seed water. Chucky's chia seeds packets are so easy. Just call 888 Chia Seed and rush order a packet today. Once you get the seeds in a handy single use packet, you stir your seeds into a glass of water, let it sit until the seeds absorb the water, and then drink it as fast as you can. Each seed develops a viscous coating with a gel like consistency. Proponents swear drinking the beverage will relieve constipation. Why is it so good? Because 1 tablespoon of chia seeds does contain about 3 grams of fiber, and most Americans don't get their fiber every day.
Warning, too much fiber and not drinking enough water can cause constipation. If your GI tract is not acclimated to higher fiber, you may experience gas, bloating, cramps, diarrhea, or constipation.
Don't miss out on this opportunity. Get yourself some of Chucky's chia seeds today.
Everybody, we're so excited to be sharing with you another member of our See You in Health family. This is Barry. Barry, who helped us with everything tech. He's sort of an engineer, IT guru.
Hey,
And he helps us. Barry, we wanted you to meet the you-use.
the what?
The you-use.
It's our fans, Barry. It's our followers. It's our guys. It's our
Okay.
peeps. Our
That's
peeps,
cool. That's
Barry.
cool. I thought Seth was having a stroke.
Barry has a great sense of humor, and we always joke around in the See You in Health behind the scenes with Barry. Like, tell some more of your jokes, Barry.
Not really a funny guy, I guess. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
See,
Yeah.
Barry's like really funny. Like, I think it's really sort of like over the head comedy.
It's deep than most. He's a thinker. Our Barry. We love that. We love that.
I'm a thinker. I'm a tinker. I do a little drywall on the side.
And are you a midnight shrinker?
I'm not sure what that means, Seth.
I was just rhyming.
Yeah.
Riffing.
I mean, honestly, you guys, if I may, you're one of my side hustles. So, I'm here, a few hours a week and push the buttons on your computer. And,
we couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without Barry.
If Barry's not here, I'm just like, what is this? What is this? Barry, help! Barry, help!
Yes, Barry.
You are definitely like that, Sarah.
If nothing else, Barry does help prevent Sarah from sabotaging the podcast on a daily basis.
Yeah,
so with that alone,
it would be nice if this is sort of like a job review or something. It would be nice if I could have a little more money, and B, Sarah maybe not calling me after hours.
Well, I think we're like the version of money that we give you is accolades and attaboys and shiny shimmers. So like that's worth more than money. So Barry, that's worth more than money. So you have to look at it that way.
I have a problem, Sarah, looking at it that way. Because it's not worth more than money. So
It's probably more the community that you're a part of.
Yes.
We all just grasp hands across. We're a loving, supportive community of dreamers, dancers, and health practitioners. Let's tell the story of how we met Barry. Sarah.
You mean when I answered the Craigslist ad?
Yes. So we put out a Craigslist ad.
We did.
And we put it in the missed connections section because we knew we were missing.
I did think I was going to get back together with Bonnie.
Right.
And I thought it was the misconnection that I saw. I'm like, oh, that sounds like Bonnie. It sounds like she's hot.
Yes, I think ours said, you know everything about recording audio and producing podcasts. We are buxom, blonde, vegetarian, wanting to rekindle former Orange County love affair.
To be honest, Seth, I did not read the first part, and I did not read the last part. I read Orange County, and I read Buxom Blonde.
Okay.
And I didn't read the audio part, but here we are.
Those were the wild days. Sarah and I were like dreaming big and just going for it. And so we did meet with our helper, Anastasia, who told us how to place an ad on Craigslist. And she gave us a template, which we used. And we only got, this is what tells me that it's meant to be. We only got one response. It was Barry. It was a mistake.
I thought you were Bonnie.
Yes, and yet it worked.
And I think what was so neat about it, when Seth and I called you together at once and we got on the Zoom, and Barry, you said, hubba, you're not Bonnie.
And we said,
shocked. Hold, time out. We're not Bonnie. We are Brawny. And we would like to talk with you. And you took it in. You took it in like a can when it's at the manufacturing plant and it needs to have soda pop put in it.
I'm not following, Sarah.
You were just like that.
I was glad you weren't cops.
No. I think what happened is Barry had a need.
Yeah.
And we filled it.
That's right.
We had a need and Barry filled it. It's like we had been manifesting. It came. We were focused. It came. It was Barry. Barry came.
He was here and we were here. And then we said, hey, do you know anything about helping us press these buttons?
I do know a bit about computers. So that is where our paths crossed, and that's kind of where our paths stopped crossing.
It was a match made in heaven.
And I really would like to circle back to the pay.
You're dropping out every few lines. Can you work on that? I'm not sure what's going on.
Can you hear me now, as they say?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to get paid, Seth.
It's dropped out. Out. It's like every other word.
I think I can help solve this. So
Are you hearing me, Sarah?
What's that?
Are you hearing me?
I hear you.
Maybe what we should do is put our hand up when we hear him.
Okay. I would like to get paid.
Can't hear a thing. Interesting. This is why we need Barry so much.
Barry. So
Barry, did you get that foot cream we sent you? Barry, a lot of times if something is a little off-brand or doesn't work quite right, we'll just send it to Barry.
Yeah, I have a box full of stuff that I'm never going to use, Seth. My
So
feet are fine.
That's part of your pay. That's one of the French benefits.
Seth, I believe the word is fringe.
Very fringy.
Barry, if you come to my community outside of my yurt, there's people who will barter. So if you bring that box could turn into a magical box, and maybe someone would trade some of the things for money. So
I would love to get rid of that junk.
Yes. So come on down to my yurt. I'm by the mountains. That's by the desert. If you come over there, I'm the last yurt on the left, and I'm the first one on the right.
With the tree overhanging that makes it so that her yurt doesn't get rained on. That's how you'll know.
Yes. If you come over there, I will introduce you to the town. We will have a town hall, and you can say your piece. And you can bark like a carnival, and you can just get the message out that you have a box of things that you need to trade. And then you don't know what's going to happen, but you will get trade.
So they're going to trade me my stuff for a bunch of other junk?
Well, I mean, I can't predict the future.
I don't know if I'm interested in that.
It could be food.
It could be food.
What about money? So you heard that.
It sounds like you all are handling this. And I love how this works. It's like, I have a hammer. I've got some nails. Oh, I have wood. Let's build a fence.
I've got a hole in my bank account.
It's just organic. And everyone is happy.
You know what I love is Barry's sense of humor. He's like so sarcastic.
I told you I'm not funny, Sarah. I don't know any jokes.
Like,
and yet we're always laughing.
He's like, I got a hole in my bank account. Like, that is pure gold, comedy gold, Barry.
Get
into these things.
Oh, well, Barry, as a member of our family, you do have a responsibility. You have rights and responsibilities. One of your rights is the right to be heard. And that's why we do our weekly meeting where we say, Barry has the floor. And that's where you have an opportunity to tell us, what's on your mind. And
is this my chance right now?
Well, we had the meeting, remember, on Monday? We didn't hear from you.
Yeah,
but
I'm usually only here when I'm supposed to be here for computer stuff.
And you do such a great job, Barry. We do not want to lose you.
No.
So, what we're going to ask for from our UU communities, if they could just show some love for Barry, like send him a chit chat, send him a balloon message, like all the things.
No balloons.
Send him all the things.
I'm allergic to latex. Nope.
Well,
if you don't mind, if I just speak directly to the camera, Bonnie, please take me back. Bonnie, I'm here. It's your Barry. It's your bear.
Wow.
If your name is Bonnie and you heard this and you think you might be Barry's Bonnie, you can write us at the following email: SNS Health Factory at gmail.com. Or Barry B with health at
Bonnie, don't listen to him. That's not my email. Bonnie, just call me. Hit me on my beeper. You got the number.
Okay. I think maybe we're going over. I want to thank Barry for his commitment to being part of the CU and Health family. We're clapping without sound. We're throwing confetti. What else can we do?
Amy?
That's it, I think. I think he feels
Stop.
appreciated.
And goodbye, Barry. Thank you so much.
All
Bye,
right,
Barry.
see you on Tuesday.
We appreciate you, Barry.
Tuesday. I don't
We'll
think he
be
knows.
recording on Tuesday. See, Barry knows the schedule better than we do.
Oh, Barry knows the schedule. Did
He
he
knows
say
the
see
schedule.
you on Tuesday or see you next Tuesday?
I don't know.
Huh.
There must be something going on Tuesday, though. I mean,
Tuesday next seems to be the day.
if he knows about something happening on Tuesday, let's just like get ourselves ready to like do something
Rep.
on Tuesday.
I'm psyched. I'm psyched.
I can't wait. Maybe it's a surprise party.
I hope he's using that foot cream. You know, he never answered that.
Well, I think people are shy about that, Seth. You can't just
It's true.
come out and ask them about their foot cream use. I mean, maybe we'll have a special episode where
He'll show his feet. Do you think we could get him back on?
right now
That's probably hoping for too much. When Barry goes, it's
he
radio silent.
goes
It's radio silent. You cannot find him.
until the next Tuesday or whatever day it
Yes.
is. He always
He's
knows
quite
the
a-
date.
Yes, he's quite a he doesn't belong to a union, but he's very pro-labor, and we love that.
We
love it.
absolutely love it. We support everything he does, and we give him everything, and he has it all.
He just has it all. He has our undying gratitude. And like I said, just imaginary flowers and confetti and likes and balloons and all those things. It's just like there's never enough.
There's never enough to give, and we give and we give and we give until
Yes.
it hurts. And
Whatever
I
we
mean,
can.
that's just the kind of people we are.
And it does hurt.
It does hurt because, you know, sometimes I'll be like, I'm giving, and then like I'll strain my hands because I squeeze them too hard.
And I'll be like trying to like just push out whatever I can for Barry. And at the end of the day, we do have many people we have to take care of. All of our UUs.
Yep. Any of the animals that go by me.
Sarah's animals, as you know, they never stop. Joshy. There's always Josh. You know, he's
Are Josh, our
us.
an-
We're
us?
involved. We're involved. We're members.
we count.
We do. Absolutely. Well, we hope you enjoyed meeting some of the people that make See You in Health
Oh,
bright like a fine machine, and see that it takes a village. And we will see you
in
in.
health.
That was short.
Seth was played by Peter Hawkins. Sarah was played by Vicky Kreckler. Barry was played by Mark Sanchez. I have been your announcer, Josh Jones. Theme music composed by Stevie Cornell. This has been a production of Moogish Enterprises.